Hello, my name is Grin, and this is my beard. Hit the thing there. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about what this channel was about and the whole reason why I'm doing all these videos. And it's kind of like taking a cue from like Casey Neistat and whatnot. Just challenge yourself to do something every day. And so what I need to do is make sure that I make a video basically every day about something. Just talk about something, just post a video, just get in the habit of doing it every day and see how that works. See if I can do it for a year or even 3 months. I'd be pretty happy about that. So I'll probably be talking about a little bit of everything, whatever comes to my mind at the time. And the idea is, later I can look over this stuff or just putting things out into words by just putting things in words, just my thoughts into words and using my brain to concentrate on the subject in order to communicate that outwardly allows me to internally make sense of all the thoughts that are inside of my own head, because really the thoughts are kind of nebulous until you put them into words. That kind of really solidifies the ideas that might be rattling around inside of your own head, at least for me. I don't know if that's the same for everybody. So today, I was racking my brains about what do I want to talk about, and I didn't really have anything. So instead, I was just going to talk about why I'm even doing this. And I think for me, it's just a way of putting putting myself in a situation where I can force a good change on myself. Uh, I'm sure probably anyone who has any experience might know that keeping ideas and thoughts and challenges and difficulties locked up inside of your head kind of makes it build until maybe you might explode. And I've had problems with anger management and whatnot, to the point where when I feel like I'm being continuously disrespected, I tend to get more angry than I need to be, and feeling that it's malicious even if it's not. So I want to be able to have a way of practicing my ability to speak calmly and speak and communicate without any kind of difficulties. Naturally, when you're talking about more than one person, if you're having a conversation with somebody, you're going to have the difficulty of that person's thoughts interjecting with yours, which is, great. That's communication. That's what you really need. Someone to challenge your ideas, or even to reinforce the ideas that you are considering or thinking about. Either way, doing it on your own doing it on my own allows me to think about what I'm saying before I say it at the time I'm saying. So I'm forcing myself to think fast and slow. I think there's a book called Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow. I haven't read it, but I think maybe that's the idea I'm going for. How to slow down but think quickly. So be in the moment. Like in this moment, I need to think about what I'm doing and what I'm thinking about and communicate that outwardly in a efficient way. So that's the entire idea of these videos. So it's not really for you people out there, it's more for me, which is great because I don't expect anyone to even watch the videos. If I keep doing it for like a year, maybe I might get a couple viewers and whatnot, but I've got other channels for more viewers. So the other benefit would be, later on my kids might want to know more about me and my thoughts and whatnot, and might not have enough time to, speak to me. But maybe they get an opportunity while they're at home when they're older, and they're online doing whatever, enjoying themselves, and they want to just hear what I was thinking about when I was raising them. So I have a daughter who's 11 and I have a son who's 6. And so I'm really thinking about their future and hoping that they feel loved. Hey, I love you guys. Um, it's I think that's more important than anything else. Forcing your kids to do things, uh, or giving them discipline is important, but I think more importantly, it's the more important aspect of being a parent is that your kids like you. If they don't like you, then, well, no matter how much discipline you give them, they will be resentful, and that resentment can really make later life unpleasant. So, number one point is, no matter how smart or stupid you think your kids are, as long as they love you and you do things that make them feel that way and whatnot, then you're doing good. Also, you do need some discipline. Every kid needs discipline, and I think the most important disciplinary aspect of raising children is being consistent. Um, for me, my kids don't have any. They don't have to worry. They don't have to wonder about what the consequences of their actions are, good or bad, because I'm very consistent. They do something good, they get rewarded. They do something bad, they get punished. And the punishment might be, taking their uh, pleasures away from them, like the iPad or games or toys, for a while until they've changed their behavior or realized that what they did was uh, a behavior that needed to be corrected. And for the most part, the kids get that. But all kids are masters of game theory. They will game the system always. I remember a story. I can't remember where I read it from, but there was a story about this little girl who was learning how to use the toilet, and so the father would finally the father got fed up with trying to tell her to do it and said that, well, if you tell you what, if you go use the toilet, uh, and I can hear it or see what you've done, then I will give you an M&M. And at first it was fine. She would go use the toilet and she'd be really happy that she got this M&M. After a while, it started happening more and more often, and she would go use the toilet, and then 10 minutes later she would go use the toilet again, and then 10 minutes later she'd go use the toilet. Basically, she had learned to control the amount of uh, uh, urine that she was letting out so that she could do it more often and get more M&Ms. That's game theory. That is what kids will do. They will find ways to get outside and get what they want for. Uh, it's just game theory. So, uh, just wanted to pass on this information and get this out of my head onto into the video. Uh, the whole point of this is to put myself in a position to consistently put my thoughts into words concisely. Yeah, that's it. So, oh, this is the part that I hate. Like, subscribe, or something like that. All right, bye bye.